In Indian economy, we are going to discuss about the price. Okay, so basically price is derived into two types, constant price and current price. Okay, so in the previous class we discussed about the cost. Okay, so in cost, there are two types: factor cost and market cost. In the same way, price also is very important to calculate the national income. Okay, so what is constant price? So here constant price means the market value of goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a country during an accounting year. Okay, so it means the total market value of goods and services produced within domestic territory or own country during an accounting year. So here accounting year in Indian point of view we are calling a financial year. It starts from 1st April to the 31st March. Okay, so the time period from the 1st April to 31st March, that is known as financial year or accounting year. Okay. Okay, so that is the market value of all goods and services which are produced within the domestic territory and within accounting year, it means financial year. So that starts from 1st April to 31st March, it is okay. But so what is constant? So here constant means that is estimated by using the base year prices. Okay, so it means base year means just for the comparison. Okay, so base year means just for the comparison we are taking the base year. So at present in Indian point of view we are taking 2011 and 11 to 12, so that is the base year. So previously 2004 and 5, so that is the base year. So at present we are using the 2012 to 2011 to 12, so that is our base year. So on the basis of the 2011 and 12 we are calculating our national income. Okay, so it means the prices are prevailed in 2011 and 12, not in this year. Okay, so here we are calculating our GDP or national income on the basis of the base year. Okay, so it means the estimated by the using of the base year prices, not in this year prices. Okay, so here base year meaning the comparison 2011 and 12, this is our base year. So we discussed about constant price, right? So what is the use of the constant price whenever we are calculating our GDP or national income? So by using the constant prices we will get the real GDP. Okay, so it means whenever we are adding the constant prices to the quantity, so we will get the real GDP. Real means actual GDP. Okay, so here real GDP is equals to Q into P. So here Q represents the quantity of the goods and services. Quantity means sum. Okay, and P means prices prevailing during the base year. So in the class we already discussed about constant prices means on the basis of the base year only we are taking the prices. Okay, so it means here P means the price is prevailing during the base year 2011 to 12. Okay, so in this point we will get the real GDP. Real means the actual GDP what we got. Okay, so it means real GDP increases when Q, it means quantity of the goods and services increases. Okay, so whenever the Q is increasing, the GDP also will increase. So here P is always constant because we take in the prices from 2011 to 12. Okay, not in the present years. Okay, and next one is the according to the constant prices, so we'll get the real GDP. So it is very good measure of the welfare of the people. Okay, because we are not calculating the GDP in this year, so it means we are taking one base year. As per the base year only we are calculating our GDP, so that's why it is very good measure of the welfare of the people. Okay, and next one is it is very difficult to calculate. It means we always take one base year and according to that year only we are taking the prices, so those prices are on the basis of the constant, so it is very difficult to calculate the GDP or national income, whatever it is. Okay, Next one is, it is very good indicator of the economic growth. Okay, so it means whenever there is a growth in the economy, first of all we'll see always in the GDP, real GDP, because real GDP is the actual GDP what it is. Okay, so that's why the real GDP is very important and a good indicator of the economy growth. Okay, so coming to the second price, that is current price. Current means at present. Okay, so the market value of goods and services produced within domestic territory of a country during an accounting year. Okay, so here the prices are estimated on the basis of the time. It means at present only, so there are some prices. Okay, so these are known as current prices. So it means uh, so the prices is very prevailing. It means at present what's the price. Okay, so this is very important one whenever we are calculating the GDP. Okay, so here what is the importance of the current prices? So whenever we are estimated the GDP by using the current prices, so we will get the nominal GDP. Okay, so here nominal GDP is equals to Q into P. So here Q is equals to the quantity of the goods, it means the sum of the goods and services. Next, P means prices prevailing during an accounting year. Okay, it means at present what's the price of the goods, particular good. Okay, so at present prices we are using in the current prices. Okay, so accounting year means I already said that is financial year. It starts from April 1st to 31st March. Next important one is, it is not a good measure of the welfare of the people. Okay, and the next one, it is it is very easy to calculate the current prices. It means nominal GDP. Okay, next, nominal GDP is higher than the real GDP. Yes, because so we are taking one base year in the constant prices, and in that constant prices we will get the real GDP. Okay, it means compare with the 2011-12, that is a base year we are taking. So at present 2023, so there may be there is a lot of differences between the prices from 2012 to 2023. Okay, so it means the nominal GDP is always higher than the real GDP. Okay, so it means 5 or 10 years back the prices may be lower than the present time. Okay, so it means finally we can say that nominal GDP is always higher than the real GDP. Okay.